In the south of Odisha, on the border of Andhra Pradesh and Odisha, is a big mountain called Mahendragiri. That is elephant country. And there are elephant trainers out there. Once I was passing by and I found elephants shackled with a rope tied to a peg stuck in the ground. I asked the Mahavat elephant trainer, how come you have managed to tie this huge elephant with a little peg to the ground? He said, Swamiji, when the elephant was yet a baby, at that time it was tied with the peg. Now when it was a baby, it did not have the strength to yank the peg out, and it became conditioned. If this rope is tied to the ground, then I cannot pull it out. Now when it's become a full-fledged animal, it can even yank out a tree, but its conditioning is preventing it from doing so. You see, there are these fleas. Now fleas have this ability to jump 16 feet. At least that's what Wikipedia claims. 16 feet. But you do an experiment. You put fleas into a tin box where they only have 1 foot space to jump. Now they will jump a few times and then they will realize that we cannot jump more than 1 foot. After that you open the lid. They will keep jumping 1 foot. They will never try to jump more than that. They have become conditioned. Similarly, our behavior becomes conditioned. You see, the mind has got its conscious aspect and its subconscious aspect. The conscious aspect is what you are aware of. And then there is the subconscious aspect of which we are not even aware. Supposing a dog scared the wits out of you when you were a 3-year-old. Now you've developed this phobia for dogs and even you don't realize why it is happening to me. But it is embedded in the subconscious. So every time a dog makes its appearance, you become scared. You can keep on struggling consciously, but you will have to correct the subconscious. In other words, conditioning and habits are so vital to our human nature. Practically 90% of our behavior and thought is determined by it. The way we think is not consciously decided at every moment. Such conscious choices are few and far between. Invariably, we involuntarily respond to situations without analyzing as a result of our habits. In other words, our habits have conditioned us, and our conditioning creates the way we think, the way we respond. If your conditioning is to be pessimistic, and you hear from Swamiji it's better to be optimistic and positive, you say, all right, now let me be optimistic and positive. It will be a struggle. If you wish to be optimistic and positive, you will have to change the habit and conditioning so that optimism becomes a spontaneous response that comes from inside. So, habits will require practice. Practice is important. The knowledge we have heard, we will need to practice it.